Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Golden Bachelorette Chock Chapple confirms he's the winner. The season finale of the Golden Bachelorette is almost here. Joan Vassos will be making her choice between Chock Chapple and Vagansert. Many keep speculating that Chock is the winner based on the chemistry they see between Joan and Chock. They aren't allowed to reveal if they won or not until the finale airs. However, a new video posted by Chock has fans wondering if this is the confirmation they needed, that he takes home the final rose and Joan. Keep reading to find out more. Did Chock Chapple confirm he won? Wednesday night, Golden Bachelorette Joan Vassos will give her final rose to either Chock Chapple or Vagansert. There is a lot of sleuthing and speculation going on about who wins. Most seem to be in agreement that her chemistry with Chock is more notable than with Guy. Now, on Tuesday, Chock posted a video on Instagram of him walking around his office with his cell phone filming. The video is captioned, POV, "It's your first time making content." In the video, Chock is grinning from ear to ear. Many fans began commenting in feet like this is confirmation that he won Joan's heart. One fan account said, "That's totally the smile of the final rose recipient. No way is Chock that happy if he lost Joan. Congrats." Another fan said, "That smile says it all. She picked him. He's glowing from ear to ear." Still, another pointed out that he looks like a man in love. Most feel if he lost, he would not be taking it quite so well based on his actions and personality on the show. Golden Bachelorette finale is November 13. Fans will have to tune in on Wednesday, November 13 to see if this really did confirm that Chock Chapple is the winner. Joan Vassos will take the final two men to meet her family. She has already mentioned that her family is very protective of her. With that said, she noted it is kind of weird how things go down. After the family gives their input on Chock and Guy, Joan will have to decide who she wants to spend her life with. Will he propose? Are they still together? Which man would you choose for Joan? The whispers started small, fans dissecting every smile, every glance, and every moment of screen time. But the whispers turned to roars after a cryptic social media post from Golden Bachelorette contestant Chock Chapple. Could it be? Did Chock just confirm what Bachelor Nation has been dying to know? That he's the one Joan Vassos chooses in the end? Let's dive into the juicy details and see if the clues add up. The cryptic post that shook Bachelor Nation. It began with an innocuous post on Chock's Instagram, a photo of him holding a bouquet of red roses in a quaint vineyard. The caption? "When you know, you know." Fans immediately flocked to the comments section, where theories exploded faster than champagne corks on a group date. Some saw the post as an innocent nod to his time on the show, but others weren't convinced. "Joan gave you the rose, didn't she?" one user speculated. "Winner vibes, Chock. Don't play with us," another wrote. Adding fuel to the fire, Chock appeared to be wearing a bracelet identical to one Joan had gifted during her hometown dates. A custom-made piece featuring the initials of her children. Coincidence? Bachelor Nation doesn't believe in those. Clues hidden in plain sight. For weeks, fans have been scrutinizing every frame of the Golden Bachelorette, and many believe the show has been subtly hinting at Chock's victory all along. Joan's body language. Joan lights up around Chock in a way she doesn't with other contestants. Her laughter comes easier, her smiles linger longer, and during their one-on-one date, she seemed genuinely smitten as he serenaded her with an impromptu jazz performance. The first in, last out theory. Chock was one of the first contestants to receive a rose and has consistently been in the spotlight. Show editors are known to subtly highlight frontrunners, and Chock's airtime ratio has fans convinced he's the chosen one. Family approval. During hometown dates, Joan's son was notably protective of his mom. Yet he seemed to warm up to Chock quicker than a summer day in Napa. "You're the first guy I've met who makes me feel like mom's heart is safe," he said. Could this be the ultimate seal of approval? Chock's journey. From underdog to fan favorite, Chock's story is one for the books. A retired teacher turned wine enthusiast, he came into the season with a quiet confidence that quickly won over viewers. He wasn't the loudest or the flashiest contestant, but his thoughtful nature and penchant for poetry struck a chord with Joan and America. Their connection grew steadily, from a shared love of the arts to intimate conversations about loss and love. Chock revealed he had lost his wife to cancer a decade ago and had spent years hesitant to date again. His vulnerability resonated deeply with Joan, who shared her struggles of moving on after her divorce. Chock isn't just a good man, he's the right man for Joan, one fan tweeted. The other contenders falling behind. While Chock seems poised to take the final rose, his competition isn't backing down without a fight. Pascal Ibe, the suave salon owner, has been a fan favorite for his humor and charm, but some wonder if he's more invested in his brand than Joan. Mark Anderson. Mark's youthful energy has brought a spark to the show, but critics argue that his connection with Joan feels more like a friendship than a romance. Thigh Gansert. While Dai has undeniable chemistry with Joan, his reluctance to relocate for her has raised eyebrows. The tension has been palpable in recent episodes, but none of the other men seem to have the same deep, emotional bond with Joan that Chock does. Producers fuel the speculation. Even Golden Bachelorette producers seem to be leaning into the frenzy. The promo for the finale teased a moment where Joan is seen wiping tears from her eyes as she says, "I've found my forever." Fans couldn't help but notice that Chock's voice is heard immediately after, narrating, "When two souls meet, it's like coming home." Coincidence? Bachelor Nation thinks not. Joan's perspective. Is Chock the one? Throughout the season, Joan has spoken about wanting a partner who feels like an equal. Someone who can match her in both vulnerability and ambition. Chock has consistently checked those boxes. In a heart-to-heart with her best friend on the show, Joan confessed, "Chock makes me feel seen in a way I hadn't felt in years. He reminds me that love doesn't have to be complicated, it can just be." Could this be the ultimate foreshadowing? The final? What we know so far, the Golden Bachelorette finale promises to be an emotional roller coaster. The teaser revealed Joan standing at a scenic overlook, clutching the final rose as the last two men approach. Rumors suggest that Chock's declaration of love might involve another song, a move that would certainly set him apart. And if Joan's love for music is any indication, it could be the moment that seals the deal. Chock's future plans. Hinting at happily ever after? In recent interviews, Chock has been notably tight-lipped about the outcome of the show, but he hasn't been shy about his excitement for the future. "I've always believed that life has a way of surprising you," he said during a podcast appearance. "Sometimes the best things come when you least expect them." If that doesn't sound like a man in love, what does? The fan reaction. A frenzy of excitement. Bachelor Nation is buzzing with excitement over the possibility of Chock winning. Social media has exploded with hashtags like #TeamChock and #ChockandJoanForever. "I haven't been this invested since Trista and Ryan," one fan wrote. "Chock better win, or I'm rioting." Even former Bachelor Nation stars have weighed in, with many voicing their support for Chock. The verdict. Did Chock just confirm he's the winner? While nothing is officially confirmed until the finale airs, the evidence is hard to ignore. From his cryptic social media posts to his undeniable connection with Joan, Chock Chapple appears to be the frontrunner for Joan's heart and the final rose. Whether or not he walks away with the title of winner, one thing is certain: Chock has already won over the hearts of millions. As the countdown to the finale continues, all eyes are on Joan and her final decision. Will she choose Chock and the promise of a deep, soulful love? Or will another contestant sweep her off her feet at the last moment?